the Mughal Empire. A name that brings to mind grand palaces, rich culture, and a big part of India's history. From the tall towers of the Taj Mahal to the tiny details in their paintings, the Mughals left a mark on a golden age. But like other empires, their time eventually came to an end. This video dives into the Mughal Empire, exploring its quick rise, its powerful peak, and its eventual fall. The Mughals, originally from Central Asia, ruled a large part of India for over 300 years. They shaped India's art, buildings, culture, and politics from the 1500s to the 1800s. It was a time of new ideas and amazing buildings. We'll follow the empire's journey from its start with Babur to its final days under British rule. We'll look at why it became so powerful, the brilliance of its most famous emperors, and the problems that led to its downfall. We'll focus on three important Mughal emperors, Akbar, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb. Each one changed the empire in big ways. Come with us on a trip through time, uncovering the story of the Mughal Empire. From fancy courts to tricky politics, we'll try to understand what this amazing empire left behind and how it shaped India today. The Mughal story doesn't start in India, but in Central Asia. Babur, related to both Genghis Khan and Timur, ruled a small kingdom in what is now Uzbekistan. But Babur wanted more. In 1526, when he was just 21, he led his army through the Khyber Pass into India. He fought the Lodi dynasty, who ruled Delhi in the First Battle of Panipat. Babur's win was a huge moment in Indian history. It started the Mughal Empire, which would grow to cover most of India. Sadly, Babur didn't live long enough to see how big his empire would become. He died in 1530, leaving his son Humayun to take charge. Humayun was smart and loved art, but he faced many challenges. He even had to leave his kingdom for 15 years before coming back in 1555. Even though his rule was short, he prepared the empire for its growth under his son, Akbar. When Humayun died unexpectedly in 1556, his 13-year-old son, Akbar, became emperor. It was a dangerous time. But Akbar was a very smart and capable leader. He turned the Mughal Empire from a small kingdom into a large and strong one. Akbar created a truly Indian empire, a time of amazing culture and wealth. His story, though, is for the next part. Akbar, often called Akbar the Great, is seen as the best Mughal ruler. His time as emperor, from 1556 to 1605, was a golden age. The empire grew larger, the government improved, and he welcomed people of different religions, which was unusual back then. Akbar led his armies to many victories, making the Mughal Empire much bigger. He took over powerful kingdoms all over India, from Gujarat in the west to Bengal in the east. But Akbar wasn't just a good general, he was also a smart leader who knew how to keep his large and diverse empire united. He made the government better, creating a system for collecting taxes and a group of officials to help him rule. One of Akbar's greatest achievements was that he welcomed people of all religions. At a time when many people fought over religion, Akbar wanted everyone to get along. He got rid of the jizya, a tax on non-Muslims, and encouraged people of different faiths to talk to each other. Akbar's court became a place where people from all backgrounds could share ideas. He supported art, literature, and architecture, which led to a boom in creativity. Akbar is still remembered today as a wise and kind ruler. Shah Jahan, Akbar's grandson, became emperor in 1628. He inherited a large and wealthy empire. His time as ruler was full of beautiful buildings and art, but it also saw the start of the empire's decline. Shah Jahan is famous for one of the most recognizable buildings in the world, the Taj Mahal. This stunning tomb, built for his wife Mumtaz Mahal, shows how much Shah Jahan loved her and beautiful architecture. But the Taj Mahal was just one of many amazing buildings Shah Jahan created. He filled his capital city of Agra with beautiful gardens, mosques and palaces, earning him the nickname Builder of Marvels. Art and architecture reached their peak during his rule, but all this building cost a lot of money. The Taj Mahal and his wars meant higher taxes, and people started to get unhappy. Also, Shah Jahan became stricter about Islam, unlike Akbar, who welcomed all religions. So, while Shah Jahan's time is remembered for its beauty and grand buildings, it also marks the beginning of the Mughal Empire's slow decline. Section 5. Aurangzeb, a troubled legacy. Aurangzeb, Shah Jahan's son, became emperor in 1658 after fighting his brothers for the throne. He ruled longer than any other Mughal emperor. His rule was a mix of expanding the empire, strict religious rules, and growing unrest. Aurangzeb, a very religious Muslim, changed the policies of his predecessors, who were more tolerant of other religions. He brought back the jizya tax on non-Muslims, destroyed some Hindu temples, and made everyone follow strict Islamic laws. This made many people in his empire angry. The Mughal Empire reached its largest size under Aurangzeb, stretching from Kashmir in the north to the Deccan Plateau in the south. But this expansion came at a cost. His constant wars used up the empire's money and made people resent Mughal rule. Because he was strict about religion, many people rebelled, especially the Sikhs in the northwest and the Marathas in the Deccan. These rebellions, along with the cost of all the fighting, weakened the empire. Even though Aurangzeb made the empire bigger, his actions eventually led to its decline and eventual collapse. Historians still debate his legacy. Some admire his skills as a ruler, while others criticize his religious policies and the damage they did.